Hey, what's up guys? Houston here. If you're still struggling to get funding for your business, then I'm going to show you where to get funding even if you have bad credit. Now, here's the situation that most people don't know. There are many companies out there that will give you funding for your business, but you have to be actually generating revenue. But the good part, you don't have to produce a whole lot of revenue. So that being said, let me show you some places that you can start looking at. So you have Newco Capital Group, okay? Now, here's the thing about it with Newco Capital Group. So you can understand, with Newco Capital Group, all they're saying is that they want you to be in business for at least a year, okay? 1 year in business, and they want you to be at least making $50,000 a year, okay? That's all, $50,000 a year, all right? That's a very small amount of money. You're looking at, what, about $4,200. Now, for some of you all, you said, well, Houston, that's a lot of money. I'm not making that kind of money. Well, I even got lenders for you on that side of the thing. But the good thing about it, all you have to have, like I said, 550 credit score. A 550 credit score. So you tell me you are in business and you're not generating this, so where else can I send you? Well, again, here's one of my favorites. It's Fundo. Now, many of you hear me talk about Fundo. Why is Fundo so popular? Because they offer you a loan, all right, with no credit check. But you have to be in the gig economy. You can be self-employed, 1099, and they'll work with you. Now, please understand, these type of lenders, when you have bad credit, the interest rate is going to be much higher than your traditional banks. That's out of all transparency. But here's the thing about it, so that you understand with Fundo, is that you have to be in business for at least 90 days and making at least $1,500. That's all you have to be making, at least $1,500. And then you have to also be able to connect a plan, right? So basically, they're not going to ask you for any pay stubs or anything. They're going to see if your bank account actually shows that you've been a gig worker for at least 90 days and you have been getting deposits. That's what they're here for, all right? Now, there's one that you all been sleeping on, and I continue to tell you, and that is PayPal, okay? So they have their working capital and also their lines of credit, right? But here's the thing about it. Most people think you have to be making thousands of dollars. You don't. Here's the key. I would tell you, if you're a gig worker, once you set up your business bank account, then you open up a PayPal account, because that's what they want you to have. You have to have a PayPal business account. All right. Now, say that you're doing like DoorDash or Uber or something like that. You know how you cash out into your bank account and stuff? Instead of doing that, you want to cash out into your PayPal account and then transfer the money over to your business bank account. This way, you're able to qualify for business funding through PayPal. Now, here's the thing about it. With their working capital and their other loan, usually 15 to 20,000 annually. At least 90 days. Who can make that? 15 to 20,000. That's annually. So you're not having to make a whole lot of money in order to qualify. Plus, what happens if you have a PayPal business account, then you also may qualify for the PayPal business credit card, which is Experian FICO 9. Okay? Now, that's another one. Still don't have a way to get no money? Here's another one. Giggle Finance. They offer you $5,000. No pay stubs. Up to $5,000. If you're in the gig economy, they will give you money as well. No credit check, no pay stubs. This is what I mean. You also have a company, Lendasa. $5,000. No credit check. Okay? It has nothing to do with your credit. This is what I continue to tell you guys over and over again. It has nothing to do with your credit. It's all in a matter of how you set up your business bank account and you're generating revenue. If you have those two things, there's plenty of lenders that's out there that will give you money. Now, here's another one. Fair figure. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Fair figure. Now, how much do they want you to make in order to get a loan from them? Fair figure. So if you're making at least $2,000, you've been in business at least 90 days. Now, with Fair Figure, the good part about with Fair Figure is that they report to Experian, Equifax, Dun & Bradstreet, and Credit Safe. Okay? So they are a business data collecting company. Okay? Now, they also have a thing called Fundex score. And if you have a Fundex score of at least 30, they give you loans anywhere from 500 up to 500,000. That's Fair Figure. This is what I keep telling you guys, is that it's plenty of companies. That's the reason I said, hey, if you're trying to look for money or you're trying to understand if your business set up right, if you have the right NAICS code, I tell you to schedule one-on-one consultation. Let me look at your business situation. Let me understand your business situation. Let me understand your personal situation. But for everybody that I'm telling you, you shouldn't have a challenge with getting funding. Now, there's another one. Let's talk about them. Now, right? So with now, they give you 2 trade lines, right? Plus, they have the Prime card, okay? It's a charge card, okay? An unsecured charge card that you can use. And they're going to give you 2 trade lines, one for membership and one for using the charge card. That's going to be reporting to Equifax and Experian and Equifax. Okay? So now, for some of you all, well, where are some other places I can get money from? All right? I told you about Capital One. Right? So Capital One, their Spark Business, the Gold Card, 580 credit score. Now, here's the interesting thing about this. I tell you guys that Capital One is one of your major banks that you want to have an account with. Capital One, Citibank, and Chase. The reason is because they're the ones that report the most to the business credit bureaus. American Express, Bank of America, they report the Small Business Financial Exchange, and that information is picked up by Dun & Bradstreet and sometimes Experian, okay? This is what I mean about getting the right information to get the funding you need. Now, if you have any other questions about business credit funding, personal credit funding, removing negative items off of the credit, click the link in the description. Schedule a one-on-one consultation. Thank you.